safe and same. Because we like safe and same, everything gets fatter. The status quo finds a law to remain. And the status quo says you can't move me because everybody's voted me in. Our heart votes in the status quo, and the status quo of toleration becomes our new president and king. It's not a demon. It's our heart for safe and sane. There is an election going on in every moment, and we have voted in the status quo to find a sacred place to live. And when the status quo finds a sacred place to live, we can't move it because we voted it in. How many of you guys understand what I'm saying and you hear what I'm saying? So we have to vote it out by way of our action. We have to take the hunger to a new level of action. See, if we're hungry but don't have stamina, we're still voting in the status quo. And so we can't move it because the status quo says ignorance is the new law. Ignorance is the new good. Ignorance is the new job. And these things, or these visionary schools and these visionary assignments, are irrelevant. It's not warfare that we have. It's not the devil coming against your work. It's inconvenience coming against your work because you're trying to do something in a generation that won't allow it. And the scripture says Jesus could do no mighty work because of their unbelief. Well, most of us are living in geographical locations of unbelief. So therefore, your seed of possibility isn't growing because we're living in a geographical area of unbelief. So what's to come next? Some of you are going to be asked to move. The Spirit is going to uproot some of us and send us to the geographical location where this vibration is necessary. He's going to send us where the vibration is required. Some of you are going to move. Some of you are going to have to go here. Some of you are going to have to go there because you can't keep tweaking your purpose for the hunger of people. You need the stamina. People need to be able to hang with the new groove. And people are not hanging with the new groove. Yvette, people are not hanging with it. They're finding they're too weak to keep going. They're too weak to keep going. How do you know the vision has left you? You're too weak to, you can't walk with it anymore. It's stretching you too much. Jesus lost 58 of his 70 disciples because it was too much. It's too much to hang with. I can't keep going. I can't keep going. I want safe and sameness. It takes something to walk with it. It takes something. It takes an amazing mind to walk, not with a teacher, but to be expanded in vision. Because a lot of us want an accountable vision. We want a vision that acts like a hobby. And there is no such thing as a vision that acts like a hobby. A hobby is a hobby, but a vision acts like a lifetime. I want you to write that down. There is no such thing as vision that acts like a hobby. A vision acts like a lifetime, not a hobby. A hobby is a hobby, but a vision is a life. And sometimes we want vision to be as flexible as a hobby. Vision will never be flexible like a hobby. This isn't playing ball. This isn't throwing darts. This is life. Vision is life. Vision is not for those who say, it ain't that deep. Vision is for that deep. Vision is not for deep religious people, but it's for people who find their roots in a new shift. It is deep. It gets deep into your persona. It is deep. Vision is for the deep. It's not for the shallow. We don't have any stamina. We don't have any stamina for this becoming. We like to quickly get that spiritual magic. God, you know my heart. No, God knows that you don't want transformative thinking. God knows, yeah, God, you know my heart. I don't want transformative thinking, but I do need you to come in my house and change things. And God is saying things are needing changing because you haven't changed. Transformative thinking is required. Transformative thinking. Transformative living. A life vision that will shift you from being familiar with everybody. Before you know it, people have to become reintroduced to you. Who are you again? There is an ignorance that people are still going to bed with. If you can keep going to bed with doubt, your life is going to become that thing. If you could still rest and take a nap and go to the family reunions and laugh and go out and laugh with life doubt, your life will soon become what you can laugh with. If you could tolerate fear, your life will soon become what you tolerate.